Welcome, Pile 1. This is your 8-8 portal, Lionsgate reading. Okay, so for those of you who know, this is a portal, an energetic portal opening up today, even though it normally happens around August 8th. It is already opening today. So, as I am, of course, recording this and uploading this, okay? But the energy will be working for the next few months, okay? And so let's see what this portal is opening up for you guys. Okay, so you guys chose Bixbite and the number 9. So whatever this portal is opening up for you, it is also closing some sort of a cycle in your life, okay? Now, the closing of this cycle is actually also at the same time infusing you with a lot of energy, a lot of motivation, a lot of drive. And in your particular case with Bixbite being here, the energy is Leo energy. It is energy of, I'm hearing brave heart. Brave to follow your heart. Having the courage to follow what is right for you, what you feel deep down, and connecting you more specifically to your intuition through your heart space. So that is what's opening up for you, is you are the courage that you're going to start to feel through this portal is a result of you allowing yourself to identify what is your intuition and allowing yourself to follow your heart, follow how you feel. And that is also synonymous to following your intuition. So because of this, everything will start to move faster for you, and you will start to move faster. So if you were feeling your energy was stagnant, your energy is unblocking, basically. So it's akin to, let's say, I'm seeing carts, okay? You know, go-karts. You know those go-karts, for children, they make them go slower. And so there is a way to make these go-karts go slower for children, but then you can unblock the mechanism so they can go faster. So it's the same. I'm using this as a metaphor for how this shift that is happening within you through this portal. That is the metaphor that came to mind here. And so I'm seeing full speed ahead. You really following your soul's calling here. So, where you were experiencing hesitation, now you're moving forward with conviction, with courage, and totally determined. So there's a determination about you that's happening through this 8-8 portal. So the advice here is take a deep breath, same way as I'm going to take it, because I'm feeling this energy being very, very excited. So let's take a deep breath. Exhale. I'm also seeing the image of a slingshot, like you were pulling yourself back, pulling yourself back, pulling yourself back, but what you didn't know or you didn't understand was happening energetically was like there's this strong elastic band that keeps pulling you in the opposite direction of how you were pulling yourself back. So what I'm seeing as well is the Strength card in tarot, like holding back, pulling back, pulling back until you could no longer. Like you could not no longer ignore the calling of your heart, because see, Leo's energy is heart energy, lion's heart. You know, I'm almost seeing, I think it's King Richard Lionheart, something like that, because Leo is the heart space. It is the heart chakra. It is that energy of a big heart. It's the 5th house energy. It's the house of love, of fun, of romance. So what I see actually, guys, is your heart chakra bursting open. And with it, like, it's almost like you are releasing your hand from you, or the hand that was holding you back, and you're being like slingshot forward. And I saw this, like these weapons of war. I don't like weapons of war, okay? But it's the same, because now we're going back to medieval times and slingshots, right? And so where you were outside the castle, let's put it that way, you are now slingshotting inside a castle. And when I mean castle, you're going from down here outside the castle where there was this river separating you between you and the top of the castle. There was this river that was normally meant to keep enemies outside, but you're not an enemy. But maybe you were your own worst enemy with your fears. And now you are tackling your fears and you're just being slingshot up and inside the castle to the top of the castle. And you're able to really overcome all the perceived obstacles that you had in front of you, one being your own emotions. So it's like it's not that you're ignoring your emotions, you're just ignoring those emotions that kept you stuck and held back, is what I'm seeing here. And you're going right to the top of that castle and you're going to own it. That's what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing regal energy. Regal energy. And look, I love how, see, that face there is like, okay, I'm going up, I'm going up. So there's also this energy where maybe you had this habit of looking down. Like when you walked around, you were always looking down, always looking down. If you're always looking at the floor when you're walking around, or to just things that are around you, and you haven't been looking up to the sky, you're going to start looking up to the sky. And actually, this is actually a great exercise. It's actually a great thing to do when you're feeling low or you're feeling like you can't do something. And you're looking down means you're looking at the details. You're looking at all the things that can go wrong and all the things that are pulling you back, all the obstacles when you look down. When you look up, all you can see is hope and your dreams and faith. And it's a very physical act of raising your vibration. If you ever want to kickstart raising your vibration, stop looking down at the floor at your feet or around you and start looking up. And that's the energy I see you. Look at that. Slingshot up. Very symbolic. I didn't expect to see that in that card. Never saw it before. So, yes. So take a deep breath. Again, the deep breath is to pull you back. Deep breath, and when you exhale, you slingshot yourself ahead and up. Okay? The only way is up. I just heard the only way is up. And this is going to be very healing in itself, and as well as a result of your own healing. It's fierce pushing through obstacles. Nothing stopping you. Like you're not even pushing through the obstacles, you're flying over the obstacles. And nothing's going to stand in your way. And this is how you're meant to feel right now. Very driven. Breaking free from any chains binding you to any unhealthy patterns that you've been experiencing. And you're finally advocating for yourself, unapologetically. And whatever you believe in now, no one can shake you out of it. It's unshakable. Because you understand finally that you're worthy of achieving whatever it is that sets your heart on fire. Wow, I'm feeling so much energy coming from this. And this is the universe that is almost like forcing to propel you. And it's the force behind you being propelled forward. So it's almost like the universe was this hand holding you back on the slingshot. And now the universe is doing poof, and you go. Wow. So it's a time of taking fearless action. There could be air travel involved here, but you're definitely sailing on, and your ships are coming in, and you're going on that ship. There's a lot happening here. The universe really is by your side right now, is an ally. So it seems like you've mastered using this energy from the universe in a very high vibrational, positive way. You're using the best energies available to you in the universe right now. That's what's happening. Beautiful. Wow. Home and the heart. Home is where the heart is. That's what you are coming to realize, is that you maybe felt misplaced in whatever situation or whatever circumstance you were in your life, but now you realize that if you follow your heart, you will always get back home. That's where your heart is leading you to, where your true home is. Now, this could be energetically, this could be physically, this could be anything. And we have the number 31. 31 is obstacles. So you were experiencing these obstacles with your heart energy, with allowing yourself to allowing your heart to propel you forward. And it's like, look how she's pointing knowingly. She's like, aha, there's where it is. There's where that bright shining star is, nowhere else around her. It's right there in her heart, in your heart. Look at that beautiful energy. The heart sees. The heart can see. Look at that eye right on top of it. So you're seeing life. You're seeing reality. You're seeing the possibilities with your heart. So you're no longer using your third eye, your physical eyes. You are now seeing with your heart. And you're seeing very clearly. Your heart is seeing the truth. Your heart is, sorry, all this technical. I just want to make sure everything is well framed here. See, your heart is the truth. Is showing you what the truth is, where the truth lies for you, okay? Yeah. And you're overcoming these challenges, and the challenge was your connection to your heart space and how you allowed your heart to open up the truth, because there could have been some form of denial there. And so you're becoming more heart-based, more grounded. There could be some travel involved here again. And if you're relocating, you're going to find your soul tribe. You're going to find a new family. And you're definitely connecting to your own infinite depths here. And that is what's going to connect you to the universe, because that's where we are all connected through the heart chakra. We each have our individual chakra system and energy centers, but the heart space is the one that we all have in common. It's the one that we share. It's like there's one, and we all have the same heart chakra, if that makes sense here. Well, those of us who do have chakra and energy centers, because there are, of course, those of us who don't. But anyway, that's a different story. But anyway, so we have siren. It's like you can't ignore the call of the siren any longer. Maybe the fear behind this call was you were maybe wary of it, or you weren't trusting of this call. You weren't trusting the call of your heart because you felt maybe this is leading me astray, maybe this is not the truth, maybe this is my ego, maybe you were thinking that your intuition was your ego and your ego was your intuition, right? If you were, because you see, the devil in the mind really tricks us into thinking one thing when it's actually the other, and now you're seeing the truth. You're seeing that actually your ego was the call of the siren, and that this is actually your true call. This is what's happening through this portal. Now we have the number 10, 15, 18. We have the number 18 and the number 9. Again, we have double nines, closing a cycle of 31 challenges, strife, struggles. You're closing that cycle. It's sandwiched right in between. And the answer lies right within your heart space. Your heart is leading the way for you. And you're allowing it to lead the way. And look at this, Phoenix rising from the ashes. Maybe you felt that your heart was somewhat dead inside, or you were feeling a lack of a spark, and that spark is now returning. Look at that fire. That is Leo energy, fire energy. So there's a fire being lit underneath you in the depths of your soul, in your core, that is now propelling you. See, slingshot, Phoenix rising from the ashes, the bird, the wings, the air, the propelling, the slingshot effect, but you have wings to keep going. It's not like you're just going to stop there. See how the siren has a fishtail and it's going down into the depths of emotions. And that was you being tricked by your ego. And now look at the difference of you dove deep into your subconscious, and now you're rising because you don't want to stay there. You don't want to stay in that muddled territory. Because look, the gem is up here. It's not down there. You were looking in the wrong place. It's up. You were looking down. Now you're looking up. And you're going to fly high because of this. Rise of the Phoenix. If you felt defeated, you felt maybe even like a failure, a loser, or you felt Other people saw you this way. You're not only going to surprise yourself, you're going to surprise a lot of people who maybe thought, okay, where is this person? Maybe they failed at life. No, you're just starting. You're just getting started. This is a gateway. Look at that. It says gateway, portal, gateway, right? Same. The unicorn. Yes, you are unique. Your uniqueness will shine through because it's your truth. You're living in your authenticity. Because your authenticity is right within you. It's not outside of you. It's not around you. It's not in the people you see around you. It's not on the floor. It's first of all within you, and from this energy you're propelled up and forward through this gateway. Because you're allowing yourself to be your unique self. 5th chakra. There is healing around your throat chakra. Where you were fearing speaking your truth, you're going to start to speak your truth. You're going to start to live in your truth. You're going to start to speak up, voice what you want. And there's something, the number 3 here, about progress, communication, social invitations, socializing, networking. That's going to be happening through this gateway. There's a lot of invitations here, socializing, networking. Expanding your network. 7 of Wands. You are seeing your own value. See? This is a lion energy with the bird. Again, propelling forward, air travel, flight. See, you're taking your heart and you're giving it wings. Lion energy, the heart. Wings. This air energy, this propelling you up and forward. Like a plane taking off. That's you. You're a plane taking off perfectly. Because you see your worth in your own unique traits. Okay? And we have Leo, Mars and Leo. You could have Mars and Leo, doesn't have to be. But you're in this energy of fighting like a Leo, like a lion for what's in your heart. Because, Hangman, you've gained a new perspective on everything, on your life, on life in general. You've seen something now that you can no longer unsee. The number 12 and the number 3 again. Master number 33, you're connected to the Ascended Masters. You saw 5 of Wands. What was holding you back? You saw it. You gained perspective. You saw things from a different perspective, and you gained clarity on exactly what was holding you back. We have apathy. It was your own inability to see the blessings right in front of you. It was your own inability to look up. You were looking down. You weren't looking up at what was being offered to you by the universe. You were in apathy, in a state of apathy. Your struggles, your challenges were all connected to the fact that you were in a state of apathy. You were like paralyzed. Like you've been given some kind of thing that was stopping you. 10 of Pentacles. Wherever you're going, it's leading you to a lot of stability, financial independence, financial freedom, a happy family life, being able to support your family, being able to buy the house, being able to be happy and make everyone else happy, to be the strong support system for other people, maybe to be able to even have children, okay, or grandchildren, maybe a dog if you've been wanting that, a new home. But something about an excess of securing the material world was also keeping you stuck. 2 of Swords. An excess focus on the material world, on money, on stability, on financial stability more specifically, was keeping you stuck. Your ego pulling you in one direction, your heart pulling you in the other, and you didn't know what to do because your heart makes you feel like you're blindfolded, you can't see. And your ego would be connected to physical sight. And so if you're not able to see it in the physical, or if you were not able to see it in the physical, see how the lens even got like, wasn't focusing? That was you. You weren't even able to focus with your eyesight. But now look, Ten of Swords. The stalemate is over. You're moving forward and away from indecision, from the stalemate. Because you dove deep. But this is a very internal process that's going on with you. And it's going to start showing on the outside. But right now it's a very internal process here with the moon. You're moving away from your fears. You're moving away from your subconscious fears, from the triggers, from the trauma associated to what kept you held back in fear. You are healing and moving past all of this. And now because of that, there's a flow of prosperity coming your way. You could be a Lakshmi in Vedic astrology, but you're definitely attracting a lot of abundance your way, and life is about to become a lot lighter, a lot more promising. And if you're worried about money, the fact that you are letting go of that tight grip of the material world, that's exactly what's going to open up this prosperity, because you were holding on too tight to it. You were almost creating a resistance. You were creating a resistance. And through this, you know, and you're going to know, okay, that you and your loved ones are safe. There's a safety that's coming. There's a safety that's coming through your spiritual path, through believing, through faith, through your courage, your valor. Okay? So, pile 1, beautiful, beautiful reading. If this resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If did not, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, YouTube members area, and TikTok. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2, if you chose Jade. This is your 8/8 portal reading, Lionsgate portal. Okay. Now, this portal will have effects for the next few months, year. We're going to see, this is an energetic portal, so we're going to see what this is bringing you. Now we have the number 27, could be relevant to you. 2 plus 7 is also a 9. So similar to pile number 1, you are closing a big cycle through this portal, okay? What cycle you're closing, we're going to find out, but I do see what you're going to find on the other side of this portal is tranquility, peace, abundance, health, okay? And love, okay? And love. Wow. All right. So if you weren't experiencing this before, that's the cycle that you're closing. The cycle of lack. Lack mentality, lack in the material world. Throat chakra. This portal is having you express your truth. Again, pile 2, very connected to pile 1. So if you felt called to pile 1, there's also a message there for you. Through this portal, you are becoming more comfortable and feeling more supported in expressing your truth. So if you were holding back, speaking up, you're no longer going to do this anymore. You're transforming. You're healing your throat chakra. And we have the Merkaba here. So you're definitely ascending into your light body, and communicating your way through is going to help you ascend. The more you speak your truth, the more you will ascend. And I'm seeing light language as well. So you may be getting into light language, light codes, stuff like that. And you're getting wings to go up, up, up. So you speaking up for yourself, you saying what's on your mind without filters, speaking your truth is propelling you up. You're being heard, you're allowing yourself to have a voice, and that is giving you wings. That is giving you wings. For some of you, whatever you have to say is going to be heard all over the world, okay? Whatever you have to say will be heard all over the world. Okay, we have the ring. Okay, the ring. So the number 57 may be relevant to you. as well as the number 12 and the number 3. So again, the only way is up, and there's progress for you. The ring here is that you are becoming one with the universe. That is the major energy I'm seeing here. You're becoming one with the universe. You're learning to harness the energy of the universe, and you're locking it in. It's something you're learning how to do, and once you master this, which I believe you are mastering this, infinite possibilities are opening up to you, and you're no longer letting go of this tight bond and commitment that you have to moving with the energy of the universe. You're committing to this. For some of you, there is a commitment coming through with a ring, very specifically for someone, if you're wondering. But this is the connection to universal consciousness that's happening through you speaking your truth, and something being communicated to you through the higher realms, through your crown chakra, the downloads here, and you opening yourself up to these downloads. You are in communication with the higher realms right now. And there's a solid bond here where you are completely connected. Because before you were starving for this connection with the universe, and you didn't even realize it. And now you found it. Now you got a grip on it. Now it clicked for you. It's solid. It's clicked in. Okay? You made the click. And now you're connected to infinite possibility. Infinite energy. You're realizing that there is no scarcity. There is only abundance. Now, it depends on what abundance you want to tap into, because the universe, as you know, is full of energies. Negative, positive, good, bad, you know, all those things. So it's harnessing the energy and using it however is best for you. Using it to manifest your best life. For those of you who have been feeling disconnected or love isn't coming your way, love is going to come your way. Okay? It's a result of your own shift, your own internal shift. We have the rabbit. So if I'm not mistaken, that is earth energy. So you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart. I want to read that one from the book, but it is earth energy. So you're at the same time, you're very connected to the higher realms, but you're also feeling very grounded. The rabbit energy is an energy that is very rooted in the 3D, in the material world. And that is very connected to fear. And fear was freezing you, was keeping you frozen and overwhelmed and afraid of everything. But you're coming out of that energy now. You may need some alone time. And it seems like your mind is slowing down so that your connection to your soul can take over. I'm also seeing with the rabbit here a lot of, fertile energy, creation. You're creating stuff. You're going to be grounding manifestations and creating whatever it is you want to create on this material plane, but it's a result of your connection to the higher realms. It's almost like you're bringing down whatever you can imagine, you can see up in the higher realms in your mind's eye, the things that you just know. You're pulling them down from, you are basically giving material form and density to something that already exists energetically in the higher realms. But you're taking fear out of the equation. And in taking fear out of the equation, you're going to be able to solve problems. Okay? So you're going to use your extrasensory gifts, which you do have. And instead of allowing them to freeze you by focusing on what can go wrong, you are now going to problem solve and become a lot more creative and unblock what could have been a creative block, so that you can manifest and make things into actual things you can touch with your physical body and you can see with your physical body. There's an opportunity coming your way through this portal. You don't see this coming. It's still hidden from you. But there's an opportunity being created for you through this portal. Because you're coming to a state of balance. You're alchemizing. You're transmuting negative into positive energy. Absolutely. You've been patient with this process. The number 48 could be relevant to you, the number 12 and the number 3. Progress. Again, the number 12 and the number 3. The number 12 and the number 3. You could have a connection to ancient Egypt. You're definitely having a new beginning here, Ace of Cups. One that is more loving towards self. So you're loving yourself more, and you will be kinder to yourself, more compassionate, more tolerant. You will nurture yourself more and nurture whatever is going on in your heart, and honoring your feelings, honoring your deep, heartfelt feelings and desires. And this is creating a balance, 4 of Wands. You could be on a twin flame journey. This could be bringing you a new beginning with your twin flame. But you're creating a stable, solid, you're feeling more stable and solid within yourself. And that's in turn going to create stability around you. And you could even end up manifesting a very stable, blissful home and home life as well. For some of you, marriage is on the table here with that ring, the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, a renewal or a new beginning that is taking things to the next stage of marriage, or is taking you toward that energy of getting married. Or if you're already married, things becoming more stable. Definitely a new passionate beginning. You're feeling a lot more passionate about life. This new beginning, if this is a new relationship or taking a relationship to the next level, this new beginning is very passionate and very emotional. It's very heartfelt and very driven. There's a spiritual connection here, there's an emotional connection here, and there's a physical attraction and chemistry going on here that is very, very strong. And that's all because you worked on yourself. There's something about you, you're getting a glow up, you're definitely taking care of business, like nobody's business actually, and there's a harvest of the fruits of your labor here. Whatever work you put into yourself, self-work, your money, your path, being independent, not really siphoning anyone else's energy. There's a very independent energy. You self-generate. You don't go and get energy from other people. You create it within yourself. And because of that, you are going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and to generate this new beginning that is possibly even bringing in a strong commitment. And this is all a result, the Hermit, of your own connection to your higher self and spirit and the higher realms. Now we have Virgo energy here twice, so you could have Virgo in your chart. And there's something about September here as well. So I see a harvest in September, very specifically for you guys, financially speaking. And if you've been working on your health, I see improvements around September. And you're going to feel like you're reborn, vital again. You're definitely going through a death and a rebirth, and you're coming out of your cocoon. There's something here about Scorpio season and Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Something about November and the last week of October. So between September and October, you're walking away from your fears because you are on a higher spiritual path, and you're wanting more meaning in your life in general. So you're walking away from anything that is not matching that. 4 of Wands again. Could this be any clearer for those of you on a twin flame journey, confirming this? The more you work on yourself, the more you become stable within yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you're capable of loving others, the more you attract the same energy. So there's someone here that you're mirroring who's doing the exact same thing you're doing right now. And you're definitely walking away from anything that was no longer serving you. Could have been toxicity, old toxic habits, whatever, places, people, circumstances, situations. You know what it is. And you're going to find what you're looking for, which is more meaning in life. Your soul tribe, your partner, your ideal partner, whatever that is for you, your ideal place, your ideal house, maybe all of the above. And this is what unblocked this was the fact that you were able to first and foremost find the blessings in your present situation. You could be connected to Krishna, doesn't have to be. But you found the blessings in your current situation. And that was what gave you leverage. That was your platform to now get a lot more than just those blessings. You see, with the energy of gratitude, when we're grateful for something we already have, and even if we're grateful for the things that we don't have, but we're grateful as if we have them in the present moment, that is a powerful way of manifesting more blessings. But if you don't recognize the blessings that you already have, the universe is not going to throw you anymore. And it's like you realize this because you're this sorceress, or you became this powerful manifester. Someone's name here could be Rhiannon. But you're realizing one of the blessings is that actually you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And your intentions are very clear now. And now that they are, you're trusting, you're having faith, and you're not allowing fear to hinder your progress any longer, pile number 2. Beautiful reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Extra content is on Patreon, YouTube members area, as well as TikTok. Information for that is in the description box. If you want to watch this video again, save it. If you feel someone would benefit from this information, share the video. It was a blessing to read for you guys today. All be blessed. See you sometime soon. Bye. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 3. This is your reading. You chose blue chalcedony, and the number 11 could be relevant to you. 11. Such a spiritual, beautiful number. Maybe you're seeing 1111. 11. And blue chalcedony. I feel you guys need to take a deep breath and exhale. A lot of breathing energy needed. So, through this portal, sorry, I forgot to mention this reading is your 8/8 portal reading, Lionsgate, okay? This energy is available for the next months up until a year, okay? This portal is having you slow down your energy. Maybe that's why you needed to take a deep breath, okay? Easy does it. If you're pushing too hard, pushing against the current, you are creating resistance. You're no longer doing that. You're just restoring balance, serenity taking over. I'm hearing also the serenity prayer. You may want to look it up, the serenity prayer, and say it out loud several times in your day-to-day, and it's going to help you. Because life's pace has been overwhelming you. And you need to slow down, and this portal is having you slow down to correct the energy, to balance your energy out. So if you're rushing towards something or wanting to know something, you wanted to be certain about something, and you just couldn't be certain of it, it's because you're not meant to be certain of it. And you're really realizing now that, and you're allowing just things to unfold naturally. So that's actually quite beautiful energy. It's very peaceful. And that's balanced forces, of course. It's bringing you a balance. It's what's going to balance you out. By the way, you guys could have very healing hands. Your energy in your palm chakras could be very healing. So massage therapists, stuff like that, energy healing, Reiki. You may be into that. You may want to consider getting into that, or getting some energy healing or some Reiki or some massage. The number 19 could be relevant to you, the number 1. You're definitely coming into more balance. And this is going to bring you a lot of peace, tranquility, and as a result, any stress-related health issues will go away, or or you're going to stop them from even coming in. We have the Father here. So there could be some stress related to your father, or if you're a father, to your energy as a father is creating stress. Maybe you're wanting to provide for your family and it stresses you out, and you've been pushing, and nothing's happening. Or maybe you're a single parent and you're having to be a father and a mother, and this has been creating stress. Or maybe there has been something with your actual father that has been creating stress. Sometimes it goes really well, other times it goes really bad. It creates an imbalance in your energy for whatever reason. We have the number 2 now, but that also can look like an 11. So again, we have 1111. Maybe you're balancing out your masculine energy. Stingray. Yeah, something about your connection to your father or your father energy or your masculine energy really stung. Could be a possibility I'm seeing here. I'm going to read that one from the book because I'm not very acquainted with this. I like this deck, but for some reason it just keeps taking me back to the book, and I'm just going to go with it, you know. I'm not going to go against it. So you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. Let me just find the stingray here. Okay, so what's happening for you? If you're a father, your self-confidence is still developing, or something about your connection to your father took a hit on your self-confidence, on your sense of self. But you're definitely developing a spine, a strong, sturdy spine. I'm not saying you were spineless, not at all, but you're definitely, and look at the chakras there, chakra alignment. You're aligning your energy centers through this portal. And that's your backbone. That is what's going to keep you standing up straight in life. That's what's happening to you through this portal. You're growing, and there's growing pains, and it stings. Growing is uncomfortable, it's challenging. It's pushing you into unfamiliar territory. This is a pivotal point in your personal growth, this portal, this specific portal. You're having to make a decision between the old, the easy, the comfortable, the familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. So I would say you're stepping into your life purpose. If you don't know what your life purpose is, I do life purpose reports as a service. It's actually the only service I'm doing right now, so you can find my email and ask for information. Maybe you suffered or you suffer pressure from family and friends, and this is making whatever decision you have to make more uncomfortable and more complicated than it should be. But no matter what choice you make right now, there's a dilemma that keeps surfacing. But there's dharma growing for you. It's almost like you have paid your karmic debt. You've learned the lessons, and now you're going to get your dharma. And there's something propelling you forward that you can no longer ignore. Because you want to grow, you want to expand. And maybe you tried to expand, but then you quit because of other people. But now you're going to move through the discomfort. You're going to do it with fear and do it anyway. Because your confidence levels are developing. Skyrocketing. Your sense of self. You're feeling a lot more secure in who you are. You know who you are. You know what you want. And it's going to help you make the decision, whatever that decision is. Purity. You're going back to the purity of your inner child. You're allowing your inner child to finally express itself. Maybe there was a father figure in your life who did not allow this to happen, but you're closing the cycle here with the world, and you're expanding beyond these limitations that were imposed by maybe a father figure or your own sense of fatherhood or whatever. The number 29 could be relevant to you as well as the number 2. 2 coming up twice, 22. You're on the right path. You could be seeing 222 or 22 a lot. Where you're going, you're growing. And this growth is bringing you a lot of happiness. And this growth is very directly correlated to you raising your vibration. Your vibration is rising. Princess of Wands, you could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. You're driven, you're motivated. by your soul is driving you where? Ace of Pentacles, to a strong, stable, long-lasting new beginning. One that is sturdy, healthy, prosperous, abundant. You could have you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. Something about a connection to your father kept you silent, not expressing your truth for whatever reason. But anything negative connected to your father or your own father energy, your own masculine energy that was toxic, you're cutting it out. You're cutting out the BS. You're cutting out the toxicity. And you're loving yourself again. Page of Cups. You're replacing it with self-love. Now, for some of you, there could be a child here. Maybe you have a son. Or the father of your child is younger than you, more immature possibly. There will be an apology. Or if you are separated from the father of your child, there will be a friendship and a nice co-parenting between the two of you. For others of you, you are cutting out someone from your energy who has only been showing immaturity toward you, who has been spineless. You're cutting that person out. You're sending them off with love, but you're still cutting them out where it counts, so that you can stand strong. Now, of course, this may bring in some, I don't know, discussions, disagreements, fights, but you will heal. If you've been fighting with someone, you will heal from this. Some of you will be moving somewhere else, but you're definitely moving into calmer waters. King of Pentacles. So, some of you are recently divorced or separated from someone who was very immature, and now you're going to move towards someone who is more mature and ready to commit and be a strong, stable energy in your life, maybe older than you. If you're a single parent and you've been separated a long time ago, you're going to find someone who will be able to embrace the journey with you. Someone who sees your value, someone who values you, someone who you can count on. And now, for others of you, if you experienced problems with your finances, you're definitely recovering from the Ace of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You're going to be very much in charge of your finances. If you have your own business, it's going to go really well, especially if it's an online business, e-commerce, stuff like that, or if it involves travel somehow or dealing with other cultures. It's going to be very successful. Maybe you're expanding your business and it's going to be very successful. Maybe you're taking it worldwide, okay? We have Twin Flame here. Not many decks that have a Twin Flame card, so maybe there's a message in pile number 2 for you, but you could be on a Twin Flame journey. Okay, I'm seeing more than one person here. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 people here. 2 of which could be children. Maybe you have a child, your Twin Flame has a child. Maybe you have 2 children, your Twin Flame has none. Maybe your Twin Flame has 2 children and you have none or 1. There's something here about a Twin Flame journey here that is going to make you very happy. What it is, they're not showing specifically, but this portal is connected to your Twin Flame and happiness. So maybe your Twin Flame committing, stepping up to the plate, taking things to the next level with you. There's a new stable beginning here with a seed, so that could be a child, or it could be an offer of stability, or a project that you're doing together with your Twin Flame. This is your true love. Look at that. Why is it not focusing? There. So it says, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So through this portal, great love will be delivered to you, and it's going to take a year with that Ace of Pentacles there. It's going to happen within this year from this day onward. So Very straightforward, very straightforward. And there's commitment here. So, maybe this will be the father of your child. Maybe you will be the father of this person's child. Maybe this person is a father. Maybe you're a father. Doesn't matter. Okay? This is the energy available to you. Or maybe, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Someone who could be at a long distance from you could be traveling toward you, or you could be traveling toward them for the stability. But anyway, that was your reading, pile number 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If this resonated with you, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, YouTube members area, and TikTok. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you next time. Bye.